morning. It's late morning today. Late morning to you, and then good morning. We are going to be driving from Norwich to Rugby. Actually, from now this afternoon. Let's just see how it works and how it is on the dual carriage, and then we are going to meet a motorway, and then we go back to dual carriage, and then meet again a motorway, and then dual carriage until we get to Rugby. This is going to be awesome. I know you will like it. Let's dive into it. Just be with me as we go. Thank you very much. Good afternoon to you all. All right, so it's time to move. So we just need to be going now, and let's see how the road looks like. And I will be speaking about the place that I will be going as well. So let me flip my camera so that we see together everything. Right. Off we indicate to let whoever is coming know that we are on our way. Look at the visuals of the abnormal roads. Already we have ingressed and their escorts. There we go. Thank you. Off we go. Good morning, late morning to you. Let's get going, and we are together in this. Let's just see what happens today. All right, there we go. So we are going from Norwich to Rugby. It's quite a long way actually. It's a long way. It's a long way because now this is going to take 2 hours 42 minutes. Flat out. Good afternoon to you. Let's be on our right. So the idea basically on this road is to show visuals on how to drive on a dual carriage and how does it work, how does it look like, how is the weather, how is Friday, just everything and anything about today. So let's get to it together. Let's be merry. Let's just talk about it. And please today, comment, like the live, and then speak a few things if you may, and then so that we can actually go together. Good afternoon to you. Welcome on the drive time in the late afternoon, late morning to afternoon to Rugby from Norwich. So I was saying in the morning that Norwich is a sun city, sort of sunland, whichever you call it, but there must be sun in between because this place, there's a lot of sun that we never experience on other areas. I would have noticed that. I've been to many places, but this side is always sunny. It's always sunny. Good afternoon and you're welcome. Good afternoon and you're welcome.
Traffic delay on your route has changed to 16 minutes.
Okay, it seems like there's traffic in front, and just been warned that there's going to be traffic ahead. We'll see. But for now, let's just get going. Good afternoon to you all. Please like the live. Just subscribe if you're first time. Just click the button subscribe. That's all. You don't have to do much effort. And then give us a comment. Give us your view. So on this road, we are going to Bedford, which is 20 miles, Newmarket, 40 miles. And then I will be branching to Cambridge from Newmarket there, around St. Edmunds. Then where I will meet A14. So just to know about how the UK is actually on the roads this side. So this is abnormal. You need to overtake it. Let me let this one off, please. Thank you very much. Now to go. There must be sound. I'm hoping there's sound there. Good afternoon. Please just say something to show your existence. Good afternoon to you. Please show some love. Just say, just click like the live and just subscribe, man, if you are new on this channel. It's a beautiful day on Friday, really, and we are hitting it off in the next 2 hours 45 minutes to get to destination, which we try and get there. That's the idea. So we try and get there really, and there's a beeping sound that I keep hearing. It's just my set nav or GPS alerting me that there's a speed camera ahead, which does not really apply to me because my speed limit itself does not reach that far. It's just okay. All right, so I'm running empty now. Just going to load for Monday. So we are preparing for the week already. So the idea is to load for Monday, and then we know from Monday everything is set. Good afternoon to you for those joining. Please, if you are first, please, we do plead with you. Just click subscribe. This page ought to grow and then reach more people whenever I'm showing all these places and everything. And there's an interesting topic tomorrow that I will be dealing with in terms of job creation and tracking businesses and all that. So some bit of things that I will deal with tomorrow, and I'm going to be giving information on that. But for now, we are going to rugby from what's that? From Norwich. So the place that we are going to pass are these ones. We are going to pass Thetford, we are going to pass Newmarket, St. Edmunds on the side, and then we go to Cambridge, the famous Cambridge, where the famous Cambridge University is, and then we go past Huntingdon, we go past that, Wellingborough, we pass that, and then we get to, Northampton will be on the side, Corby on the side as well, Early, we have already left it on the side, we are going up. So you are dealing with someone who has seen it all in terms of these places. I've seen places, I have known them, and I know where they are and what's going on. If you ask me for direction in my sleep at day, let's just get along and see how far we can reach. We are on our way to Rugby from Norwich, and it's just beautiful, and we are hitting it. Also on a Friday, actually. So the week has been interesting. As a matter of fact, we have done a few loads on the outskirts of London, some loads to Wales and north and south, and some loads Sheffield and Leeds and all those areas. Now I'm coming from the east. So now, okay, now there's a problem. Now there's a problem. All of a sudden, someone doesn't know how to drive. So you ought to be vigilant when all these things are happening, you see. So the one with Mercedes is getting confused, doesn't know how to filter in, and then the one with the Tesla, she is flying because of their cars being electric, so it goes fast. And then I'm also coming. So now, this is where you learn something, right? Instead of me saying I'm on the right of way, everyone must stop, I had to slow down for them to filter in. So in that time, I was braking already. So my track also tells me your speed and you are in motion. The ones in front, they're just stationary. Try to slow down. Then I gently applied my brakes to get there safely and make them that everyone is safe. So that's the plan. That's what we're trying to show. That in circumstances like that, if you were keeping yourself distance and you were also allowing them to filter in, like I just flashed to him, just look here, get going, so that we don't have to disturb traffic. So that's the plan, that's how it works. And we do that all the time. So those that need to learn on such circumstances, what do you do? When vehicles are filtering in, you just need to slow down. Another thing that is also important that I learned over time is that when you want to overtake, like I just did now, it is very important to indicate on time and check the reaction of the other road user. Is he responding to that, or he feels like he must just pass you? So you let them do what you let them decide, and just be patient. Don't say I've indicated, you're just supposed to stop, let me go in. Then you cause accident on a Friday like this one. So these are the things that I'm trying to teach people when incidents are almost happen and when things are happening, so that we are able to learn and see what happens on the road every day. You see. So good afternoon to you. Welcome to the generous afternoon drive. It is on a Friday. We're going home, actually. Happy to be going home, and it's just a beautiful. And you know what? It feels like I'm talking to somebody that is just sitting behind me or beside me. I don't know how crazy it is, but consider yourself lucky to have come this way, because I will tell you everything. I will tell you everything. Please, thank you for the likes. Just keep on pressing it, and also share to a few people that might need all this kind of information. So you will see that the UK is well built in terms of infrastructure, road infrastructure and network. They really tried. They did so well. There isn't any side that you say now there's bad roads or anything. From my experience, even these single carriages like I did in the morning, there's the one that is Sleaford to Norwich. You go and visit that one if you are not there in the morning. You will see that, yes, it's a single carriage, but it's well structured, it is well labeled, and the signs are there, everything is there. It is wide enough to have two wagons passing one another without any hassle. So, oh, that is beautiful. So now from that one to dual carriage. So when I say dual carriage, we're just saying two lanes go side to another two lanes the other side. We are just going like that. So like in an AGV or a truck driver or whatever, the idea is to keep left simple, because the cars will keep on passing. All right, Essex roads. I will go that side, and I think I should be there around. Okay, the reason why Essex roads are bad, according to my knowledge, you correct me on that one, is the reason is that the roads, the terrain itself is not flat, so it's difficult to make them easy roads. And then another thing you must remember, instead of making a straight road with bridges and whatever, it has to meander all over, because we are coming from the top, from the mountain, should I say, coming down. So they try to make sure that it is not as fast when you maneuver, to be safe. The same as they do on farming lanes, on country roads. Instead of just making a straight road, they make it so that it meanders all over, so that you are forced by the terrain and the road itself to slow down. But I'm not disputing that. I'm not disputing. Thank you for coming by, and please subscribe. Thank you for your input. That's what we are talking about, so that people know what's going on around. You know what
After 900 yards, at the roundabout, take the second exit.
So right now, okay, so this road is, I think there are just 2 or 3 roundabouts, the famous ones, 3, should be 3. So this is one, and the one
after 500 yards, at the roundabout, take the second exit.
Good afternoon, please. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Welcome to the channel. We talk about everything roads, man. We talk about everything Friday.
Take the second exit.
A few beers for some of those who drink, if they are going to drink beer, but for me, I don't. So I don't know much to say about that. But anyway, let me just usher you into the weekend from the roads. Actually, really, this is outer bro. So this area. So now from the roads, I usher you into weekend on a Friday. We might do a live stream again after 3, around 4.
Please follow the route for 9 miles.
We'll see if we'll see on my set nav if I will choose, because I'm going to stock. I will see if I were to choose what's that, Birmingham or Nottingham. We'll see which one is better on at that particular time in terms of traffic. It's also a Friday. Birmingham is always a nightmare to pass. It's beautiful for people that likes to view, but for people on the road, it's very difficult. Thank you for agreeing to come and be on the watchful eye with me, watching these roads and making sure that we arrive safe. We try as much as. All right. Another aspect of driving that I mastered is to keep safe following distance. So now, anything whatever happens on the road, you have enough time to react. It is very important. So I always advise people that whenever you are driving, whenever you're driving, keep safe following distance. It helps you a lot. Like right now, it's a Friday. There's a Friday rush. People are rushing for whatever that is. They parties, they haven't been with families, or they just want to rest. A lot of things are going on. So please, keep safe following distance. We need you alive on Monday. We need you safe next year. We need you to last the next century if God's willing. So let you not be Let not your life cut short just because you are in a hurry. There's no need. There's no need. If you want to overtake, check your mirrors first before you indicate, and check what distance, if ever the person coming does not respond to your indicator, what is likely to happen. Is it safe? You see. So, talking about being safe and all that, Volvo did it well. You know what they did? They brought these Miracam trucks that I'm using now, the 2024 edition. So, like most guys, they say we don't want the cameras don't see properly, we want the original mirror. This camera, we don't like it. A lot of people say a lot about that. So, this is my view on it, myself. My personal opinion, please, to say my personal opinion, I like it here, right? This camera is actually more responsive than the Mac. I was using the Mac 2558, 580 horsepower, Skyline, Gigaspace. All those words I've just said now narrates to say how beautiful that track is, right? But everything else is fine, maybe more than Volvo. And when you come to this side, when we talk of the camera responsiveness, oh, this one is beautiful. Good afternoon, we have just joined us. We are talking all things roads on a Friday with the general on the hot seat. And you know what? He's not bothered. So let's get along together. Let's get to Rugby. Coming from we are coming from, what is this place? From Norwich in the UK, using A11 dual carriage towards Newmarket, Thetford, Newmarket, in that way, Cambridge, the famous Cambridge University. That's where it is. So you wouldn't want me to pass that place without you seeing how Cambridge looks like. You wouldn't want it. I advise you, never try to run away before you pass Cambridge. All right? And then from there, we go to Huntingdon. Right. So from where I meet A14, all right? So I need to explain something here. From here, I'm going to meet a road called, a highway code, or a dual carriage code A14, right? It's around just after Thetford there, right? Where St. Edmunds will be on the side. Then this one will proceed to London, A11, and I will be going up to Cambridge, right? When I get there, it becomes a motorway, right? Until Huntingdon, and then it meets with A1, and then M11, it becomes M11, and they just meet there. The interchange is just crazy. And then from there, it goes up all the way to Huntingdon, and then from Huntingdon, we are done with A14. I've left A11 myself. I'm now going up with A14. M is finished. M1 goes up, and then it becomes dual carriage again, almost in Peterborough. That's what it happens there. Okay, it's fine. So we're going up with A14. From A14 now, it goes from Huntingdon to Wellingborough. From Wellingborough to Northampton on the side to the right, to the left. There's also what? Market Harbour, right? Market Harbour, around there. And then we go up to famous M1. Yeah, we know M1. And then A14 changes to M6. That's where M6 starts. Going up to Scotland, Carlisle. Then it branches, becomes A74. Right. I've been all those places, and as I'm telling you, I'm just trying to give an edge to somebody that would want to drive trucks and want to see how does it work. So when you're driving trucks, these are the perks. Number one, you're a tourist, paid for that. You are paid to become a tourist, and you don't have to worry about money to go there, right? You actually pay for that. So I'm coming from Norwich, unplanned tour, right? Just like that, you are wake up, you are in Norwich, and then tomorrow I'll be in Stoke, things like that. That's how it works. By the way, if it is your first time, thank you very much for coming. Please just hit subscribe. I show these kind of things and more. I talk about driving. I explain about things. I explain about how to drive and how to learn how to drive, to get jobs and all those kind of information. It is on my bio. I have videos that I've posted, and I'm still to post more. So please, don't just come and pass. Just hit the subscribe button. and like the live. Please, thank you very much. Share it to a few that you feel like they need that information. People in the UK, they need to drive. Those that are scared, those that don't have information, those that feel like, if only I can know how to drive, how to get a license, where to get the license, when I get the license, how do I get the job, how do I say which job is, which interview, and on the interview, what are the things I'm looking for, you see? So all that information, I dish it out, free of charge. What you only need to do is to subscribe, that's it. You subscribe, and then after subscription, whenever I post anything new, even the other places, like yesterday I was in, if you check today I posted about Wales. I was in North Wales, I went to Cornwall, I went to Bangor. Beautiful scenes along the sea, cutting the mountains, going under the water, tunnels. It's just, and it's not even far from each other. Thank you very much, Anthony. God bless you for that. And please share to others that you feel like they might need the information I'm giving, free of charge, right? Free of charge. And I like it when people subscribe when I'm with them right now. It shows that we are together. This is a family group, right? This channel is, we are a family of people that needs to know information and to learn and to drive. So let's do that. Thank you very much for that. So every day, I've understood the fact that it is much better. Okay, I do post videos, yes, I do explain, but it's much more, and it gives more insights when you do it on a live streaming, because on a live streaming, what happens now is you are able to connect with somebody and speak to someone direct, and their concerns, they are addressed right away. Like, if, for example, if ever there's a question that can pop out, if it is within the reach of my eyes, I'll just explain on that. So like this morning, someone wanted to know, okay, if the load that I had, was I going to load another one, or was it the first one, or what was going on? Then I explained, just like that. It's very easy. You are answered the very same time. But because now, if I post a video, you go and watch it, maybe you watch the first 10 seconds, you are bored, but
no delays on the route. No delays on the route.
You see now, I'm being informed by the SatNav that, so this SatNav does it, how do I call it? It's direct connection right now, scanning on the route as we are going. So there was a traffic around Cambridge, it's cleared, now already saying no delay. So we have got 20 minutes back of my time, which means we got...
Traffic delay on your route has changed to 53 minutes.
So
traffic delay on your route has changed to 11 minutes.
So now scanning again, and what happens now is it gives me options on which route I must use if ever there is traffic. And for your information, for those that always ask me, so which GPS do you use? We try to use, what is this other one? Is it Wallace? Something like that. And then some people say there's GPS in the car, on the phone. We use the one on the track ourselves, right? So on the track, there is the one SatNav that is calibrated or set in or fixed in or installed, whichever way you call it, right? So what happens with it is that it has options of settings of the track configuration, right?
After 900 yards, at the roundabout, take the second exit.
So it will tell me, it will ask me what is the size of the vehicle in terms of height. Then I state what height it is. And then from there, it also tells me of the width.
After 500 yards, at the roundabout, take the second exit.
And then also it states of the weight. So the truck is a 44-ton.
Take the second exit.
Right? So whichever route I would take, if only you see me driving on a road that is for small cars. When I say small cars, I'm saying a route that allows less than 7 tons. It is because it is stated, like for example, it will state that 7 tons except for access. That's the first condition. The second condition will be given on timeline, right? Like for example, in Sheffield, there is a place where I always pass there. That's why I mentioned Sheffield. You can only go through that route if it is from 7 a.m. or before 7 p.m. Anytime outside of that, you can't pass there. Good afternoon for those that are arriving. We are talking on a Friday afternoon drive from Norwich to Rugby on one of the famous dual carriages, A11, towards going up to Cambridge and then passing Cambridge to Rugby destination. So we're just making sure that we are together, connected as we go along until we get there for the next two and the show basically runs from now to 2 hours 30 minutes until we get there. So stay tuned, take your popcorn, have some pride, or put this live on TV screen so that you can be watching, or on your laptop, or use your phones. Anyway, but be safe on the roads. Please don't drive whilst holding and pressing your phones and stuff. Don't do that. It's not allowed by the law, and it's not safe after all. So we want you to get that home, and I want you to be there when I get to Rugby. So let's do it together safely. And good afternoon to those. If you have just arrived,
after 900 yards at the roundabout, take the second exit.
If it's the first time, we allow you to subscribe free. You just click subscribe, that's all, and then we watch along. Next time when I stream, I go interesting places. I can promise you that. I go everywhere, interesting places.
After 500 yards at the roundabout, take the second exit.
Like on Monday I'm going to a place called Bridlington. It is just after Beverley to Scarborough.
Take the second exit.
On A614, if you check A614 from M62, that's where it goes. So it's either I will go via Humber Bridge, what is that? Is it A19, right? A15, that crosses Humber Bridge. And then I go up, take 614 up to Beverley. And then after Beverley, I take the, I will take it from, I will take it from, what is that, from Gould, right? Just as you get to M62 from M18, there's I think it's 4 miles from where M62 meets M18, and then you go up. Now, Mary St. Edmunds is approaching Newmarket 22, so we're going on the way. Good afternoon, guys. It's a beautiful day, and thank you for subscribing, and thank you for watching with me, and thank you for keeping me safe, and thank you for encouraging me. Right, we're back. Thank you. I think we're having a problem with a little bit of network coverage, but anyway, thank you for staying by. So we're still going, and then so from here,
sit.
Yeah, we're having a problem with connection here. Live again. All right, thank you. All right, thank you for joining this afternoon. Good afternoon to you.
Take the second exit. Take the second exit.
Depending on where you are. I'm so grateful to learn, and we're just talking anything and everything. Thank you for coming by. It's a pleasure hosting you, and we are humbled. It is an honor to be hosting you today and making sure that we go along as we dive and fly along from the eastern coast of the UK, Norwich City.
After 900 yards, go straight ahead.
Norwich City.
After 900 yards, go straight ahead.
Making sure that we are, so we're just trying to pass Thetford, really, and then we can be on our way. Okay. So there's a route that can actually save time here.
After 500 yards, go straight ahead onto London Road. Traffic delay on your route has changed to 11 minutes.
Okay, so I'm saving time, and this keeps changing.
After 200 yards, keep right.
Right, good afternoon, good morning, depending on where you are. For some places it's good night. For some places it's early morning. For some places it's tomorrow.
Please follow the route for 8 miles.
So good afternoon to you, and please thank you for ushering us. So out of Norfolk, now we are in Suffolk. Should I say a district or it's a county? right? Things like that. I will need to research. Okay. So as I was speaking to you, I was saying to you, I think we had a problem with the coverage there down. I was saying to you, the teacher that taught me to drive, right? This is the principle he said, and I used that. It's now 15 years later. I still use the same principle. That whenever you see someone driving ahead of you, or behind you, or beside you, always exercise caution, right? Depending on what needs to be done. The one in front of you, if he speeds, slows, try to see the average speed at which the person is driving, so that we just maintain a safe following distance. That's number one. Rule number one. Rule number two, if you see that you don't understand, very easy, slow down, give them room, let them go. Right. The reason for that is very simple. If you let someone, I mean, besides you for some time, for long actually, there are chances of them making mistakes or you making mistake, and then something happens. So you need to avoid that very fast. For those that keep coming, and please don't just run away. We seek your guidance, we seek your input, we seek your presence actually, really. So if you have a chance, just if you pass by, just watch a little bit and then hear what we're talking about, and then click subscribe, then you leave, right? So that each time we do these lives, obviously today maybe it's not an interesting place for you where I am, but tomorrow I guarantee you I will be where you have never been. So you need to be told that, okay, the general is now going to this place today. I will always notify, right? So for those that have subscribed, it is going to be easier for you to know, okay, so what's going to happen now? So what is he doing now? So today there's a chance of passing Birmingham under the lights. I love that place. There are about 4 bridges from the bottom, 4 floors, if I'm saying, or it's not a double story, it's a quad story formation in terms of how the bridges crisscross each other as we pass. I'm hoping that will be around 4 or 5. I think that's the biggest of all along this route, is Cambridge, then Rugby, and then Birmingham. But Cambridge will be bigger as we approach. So good afternoon and good morning, good evening, good day to you, good night. So depending on where you are most welcome. And thank you for blessing us with your presence on this channel today, where we're talking everything to do with driving and making sure that we show you some of the places that we drive all the time. And then some of the places. So someone will ask me, but now this distance is too long for you to get there, and how come you're driving and not braking? Okay, very simple. I took my brake work before I left Norwich so that I could drive through straight up to Rugby. Remember, I started working at 5:25 in the morning, so it's been 6 hours already, and I've taken my break, and I'm now on my way to Rugby, where I will load. I'm done loading, I will fill up my diesel, and then from there I will take another break. Then I will drive through to Stoke. That's the plan, basically. But to Stoke, there's a lot of things going on there. Before I get there, there's a lot of things. I think it's time now to overtake this one because it's loaded empty. And it seems like he's getting slow by the minute. So let's just overtake him. He's trying to stop the truck. So the principle of overtaking is very simple. Don't just do it because you feel like you want to be ahead of someone, but do it because it is safe to do so, and it is the right place, and you have a clear vision of the ahead, and you can see that's what's going on, and try to be safe all the time. It's very important that aspect of being safe is what keeps us going every day and make us come back home. If not, there's nothing else. So try to make sure when you overtake, and keep checking your mirrors until you see that you are clear ahead and be able to come on the other lane. Right? Sometimes there is an added advantage or an additional safety measure that the other drivers do. I do that as well. When someone is passing me, when I feel okay, they're indicating, but now they are not making it, or they've made it to be ahead, I do just a small flash to say, okay, now it's clear, you can come the way. And if I feel like he's failing, I slow down to help him so that he can be going on his way. Because remember, when you are driving, if ever another vehicle comes and approach you from behind, it simply means they are driving faster than you, right? You don't have to force it. Let them go all the way, right? Let them go their way, and no hassle. As simple as that. So this is the Thetford main roundabout that we are going to be approaching now. There's a service garage as well there. And then from there, we're off to the market. So you will see there's traffic already mounting because apparently this route is a little bit busier now. And then we keep going.
After 900 yards, at the roundabout, take the third exit.
So 900 yards, I think it's similar to that. 900 yards. It's more than half a mile actually. I'm not so sure yet if yards. Please, can someone help? Just text there for others to know. What's the difference between yards and meters in terms of which one is bigger? Please, I need help on that one. I'm not so sure myself. Good afternoon to those joining, and it is the general on the Watch City, and we are taking ourselves, you and I, to Rugby. Trying to be as safe as possible and sound to make sure that we get there. It is on a Friday, we are not forgetting that, and then we're going together. And I'm very happy that you have come along and you are ushering me with so much blessings and love towards the quest of getting to Rugby safe on a Friday, just as we would and everyone would expect. All right. So we keep going. We are now on traffic, basically, We just follow the traffic. Then if it is our turn to go into the roundabout and pass, then we do that. As simple as that. So far, since we started, I've driven 55 minutes now, almost an hour from Norwich. Hoping to get there in the next 2 hours, 9 minutes. So should be making it there.
After 500 yards, at the roundabout, take the third exit.
So it's just a beautiful day on Friday. Beautiful in the sense that we're going home. Beautiful in the sense that we have worked for the week and we are about to close the books. Beautiful in the sense that it's time to rest at home. And beautiful in the sense that when you have been away and then you're coming home to see the garden, how to drive your car, to have it washed, you see, and just be there maybe to see your kids, or just maybe there to just relax for some time, to revitalize, to re-energize basically, and a little bit of just disconnecting from the stresses of work, all that in a combo for it being a Friday towards Saturday. So this one I think is on the phone, and then he forgets that we are moving, and then so what do you do with that? You don't have to really hold, you just let him be, and then he will see what's happening, and then we go. You don't have to stress him over such things. The robots are ready anyway, so it's not a big deal. Yeah. Please comment, subscribe, say something, man. Say something. It's a Friday. It's a Friday. Let's say something, talk about it. Let's
take the third exit.
So we're actually hoping to reach Rugby very soon. Okay, this one is very close to me. So I'll let him be in front of me because I can see that I'm not going to have enough space when we turn here. So rather, I let him be ahead of me, and then he can have all the space he needs. I wouldn't want to catch up with robots, or for him to catch up with me unnecessarily, so which is unnecessary. So this is a famous roundabout in Thetford where it branches St. Edmunds and then it goes down to Norwich, where I'm coming from, and I'm going up to Cambridge. So yeah, and I'm left with 90 miles, which is how many kilometers? Let's just say 160 minus 16, right? Because 10 is 16 because, okay, be careful on the right, be careful on the left, and then off we go. Right. So if you notice that I've been talking about this where I was now, that was because I was just trying to highlight how you should drive there and
please follow the route for 5 miles.
How you should drive there and be safe. You should be watchful of all traffic ahead of you, besides you, behind you, and the robots themselves. They call it the traffic furniture. You should not do anything that affects those. So that's the plan. So like in this instance, the truck ahead of me is loaded. I'm empty. I don't even know if you can speed or not, but we are still on 40 miles on. Now we are told to move. So let's see. Good afternoon for those coming for the first time. Thank you for being with us today. Please subscribe. Please share your thoughts. Just hit subscribe button. I keep on streaming more often actually, so that we can just share thoughts and information on where I go, and just entertain you at the same time, watching all this traffic and seeing what is happening, the behavior of the traffic. Maybe you learn one or two things at the same time, or in terms of how you drive, you learn, oh, okay, you're driving better or worse, and you can learn from there. Oh, welcome, right? I do have this habit of ushering us to every destination that I'll be taking and showing you how it looks like and how the place is. If it is beautiful, it is bad, or whichever, what you can, whatever comment you have. Anthony, you did not answer me on when I was saying about Essex that the terrain itself does not allow for quite beautiful roads besides meanders and all that, so that people can be safe, than to do a straight road that goes from up the cliff going down. Okay, so I'm indicating that this one allows me. Thank you very much. So I go. Right. So good afternoon from wherever you are. The Philippines. Thank you for talking to me and subscribing. Friends from Philippines. Thank you from the USA. Thank you very much from Canada. Around UK, well, of course. There's nothing better than home. And thank you from Africa, South Africa, Zimbabwe, Zambia, Botswana, Namibia. Thank you all guys for subscribing. Thank you for the will to see and know and learn of new things, of places that you have never been, places that you might never ever be, but just the idea of knowledge and making it be that you get to know new places that may be in your dream only, or you even go there. But the idea of knowing how does certain people in certain places live, how do they live, understanding certain cultures is just profound. So thank you very much for tuning in. I am very grateful for that. So my route is telling me that from so many miles it has been from the beginning. I'm only left with 87, so I'm not playing. We are actually moving, and you guys are the one pushing this wagon to be flying like it is weightless. So thank you very much for your existence from all the corners that you are watching from. So bear with me with the kind. Very soon I'm going to improve the studio so that it will be very much enjoyable to see and watch and more advanced. But nonetheless, the information that you see and the place that you see, they are all physical and it is raw and original. Nothing of such has been altered, so at least we are sharing correct information, even though maybe the lighting and the visuals are not as perfect as you would want them to be. But we are grateful anyway for you passing by. Please, if it's the first time, just hit the subscribe button and, you know, just say a few words. Greet, don't just pass. Say hello, you know. It's beautiful that way. So let's just do it together. Let's do it together. And I'm telling you, I'll be so grateful because each time there is a new comment or there's something happening, I know there's someone existing somewhere, and that in itself gives me courage and strength to do more. You know what I mean? And please, the subscriptions are not too sold, or you don't pay anything. You just click the button and then like the live. And then if you choose to like a few videos, well, it's your own time, no problem. We are so grateful for that. If you want to view a few informative videos that we posted, be it about places, or be it about the taco itself, or about the hours of work, or about how to get jobs, there's a lot of information that I try to share, and I'm still going to unpack a lot more. Especially this weekend, there's going to be a lot of stuff that I will add on my channel so that people can have information. So please don't be in a hurry. Take a few glasses of water and then put them together in a jar, and you start drinking slowly as we watch, as we unpack how these roads are and the behavior of other people as they drive and how we keep all that progress.
After 900 yards, keep right.
To be safe. So all that, let's try and help each other. So now A11 is meeting A14. All right? A11 meets A14 here.
After 500 yards, keep right.
Of New Market. I was saying to you, I'm going to meet New Market right not so long from now. So
keep right.
You see now what happens. And where is it going? It is going to the Midlands province. Right? It's going to right. There we go. Norfolk and Suffolk are mini provinces.
Please follow the route for 6 miles.
So I'm instructed that whether I like it or not, I must follow the route for 6 miles, which I will gladly oblige. For it is the one that takes me to the destination to where I am going. So we're trying to. So it's telling me already Cambridge, the famous Cambridge is 15 miles and Huntingdon 31 miles, which means I need more time to get there. But nonetheless, it's not difficult for me. It is one thing that I've mastered to drive. For the few that knows me, like I saw someone, William, there, he knows me personally, that I'm not one of the few, but one among those that when I drive, I do drive. I don't play with that one. So let's try and get there and see what we are going to do. So I did my 45 minutes break, and then I waited for about 30 minutes, and then I followed for 20 minutes, and then now I'm on my way. Before 6 hours I should be there, and then I can rest. So that's the plan. That's how it works. For every 6 hours you must have a break of 30 minutes. But in that break, if ever you were driving, the 4.5 gets to be involved day of driving, you take your 45 minutes break. I'm going to unpack that as well some other time when I talk of break times, how to drive, what is wake time, what is break time, what is driving time, and all these things. I'll pack them in one YouTube video that I'm going to make probably tomorrow or next week. Thank you for coming by. Those who are joining, please just subscribe to the channel. I tell you, the channel is of things mature, of things that you can learn, and of things that you want to know. So just click subscribe. Don't be in a hurry to leave. See as much as we can see here. so that we understand and know. If you have any questions, any comment, things that we can talk about, just put it down there below on the comment so that we can know what's going on, and then it's all good. If you feel like you want to ask something, please go ahead. You are most welcome. Another thing that I must mention is that all this as I'm doing it, I do it with gladness. I'm very happy when I do these things. If anything makes me happy in this day and age is making these YouTube videos and making sure that the people of the world see what I experienced. You know, create a family of subscribers and me, the creator of the channel, to make sure that people know what's going on, where I go, what's going on. I know a few of you would want to know tomorrow also what's going on, what is he doing today. I'm going to be showing you such. What is he doing on Monday? Where is he going? I will be available to show you all those kind of things. So in our numbers, let's just subscribe, right? We subscribe to the channel. So each time there's anything new, we see what's going on. Especially I'm going to be streaming very often, so it will help you to know a lot of things that are going on. It will help you a lot. So we're now towards Cambridge, which is about maybe 10 miles now from now. And we are going to get there very sweet and soon, and fast, and very safely soon. We are not going to be worried about anything, so we already show indicators because there are two reasons why I've indicated here. Number one, I'm approaching that small wagon on the other side. It's not traveling fast. And number two, there is services here. Services that in most cases there will be traffic going in. So I don't want to disturb them or to be disturbed by them when I knew already that I could have just changed lanes in time. So that's another thing that I can just tell you that you should learn and understand if you didn't know about that. Right? Don't do a blind driving. Blind driving is whereby you just drive in your lane. It doesn't matter what's happening with other vehicles or motorists or road users. You're just going. If you happen to, there's an accident ahead. You see, the reason why there's a pile-up in most cases is because of blind driving. Good afternoon for those coming. Just please subscribe and please so that you'll be notified each time there's something new coming. And please also, if you may, like the live so that it can be shared by the algorithm as many places as possible, so that people can reach out, can know what's happening here, because we are in studio, a movable studio, and we are showing all these beautiful places and talking everything about driving on a beautiful Friday, where we are saying tomorrow is weekend, right? So let's share all that information together. Let's just talk about everything and anything. You are allowed to comment. You don't have a problem. In this channel, there's nothing like this restriction, or if you comment, you won't get answers. No, we try to give you such. If you comment with an input that we should change or fix this, you are welcome. If you comment with a question, we gladly answer that as much as we can. But in the meantime, we are now on A14 towards Cambridge. You can see that Cambridge is a big city because now already the lanes are now 3. Why? Because they are trying to cater for the traffic that comes in magnitudes. So traffic is going to be increasing now, right? And not long from now, we are going to change into, or following that wagon that just got into the middle lane, because of the fact that there will be signs to show me that I must be changing that. If you now look at the boards that are coming, it's already saying stands at 411. So all 11 is in here. Okay, so this one was.
Take the 2 right lanes, then after 900 yards, keep right.
So I'm already being told take the 2 right lanes and keep right. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good day to you, depending on where you are.
Take the 2 right lanes, then, after 400 yards, keep right.
Behind the voice is the general that is on his way to
Keep
Rugby
right.
on A14, leaving A11 to become M11 just on that junction going down to London. So it would go to London via Stansted
Please
Airport.
follow the route for 10 miles.
So we are following this route for the next 10 miles as told. In that 10 miles, we're trying to reach we are on our way to to Cambridge. So another thing that is worth mentioning is that Volvo is different from NEC. This Volvo is very quiet, right? It's very quiet. You don't really hear any all the clattering of things and stuff. No, it's very quiet. Right? It's quiet on 2 things. Quiet on the sound just as you drive, or quiet even in the cabin. It's very quiet. The bed is beautiful. It's very warm at the same time. So we're trying to overtake, and then this one is electing to speed as well. I don't know what's the reason for that. If I try to come back, so there are 2 lanes, so I have to keep going now. He's driving a small car, but I don't know for what good reason why he's driving it. But anyway, we are almost passing. And very soon we should be on our way to the first lane. That's the idea. And good afternoon for those joining. Please try to subscribe if you are new to the channel, so that we can get more notifications and we help each other, the channel to grow. Just click subscribe and like if you want to like a few videos, or like the live itself, and then we will be grateful. We thank you for that. I try to show you that I want to come back. Okay. Thank you. He's now driving wrong. A little bit of gratitude. Just press the hazard to say thank you. Right. So another thing that I was going to talk about is that for people that are not from the Northern Hemisphere, it might come as a shock to you that we are now approaching summer. Right? All this time you were in summer, we were in winter. All this time it was so hot there, this side it was very cold. Now only people are now starting to prepare. You see, if you check on your left side, I don't know if it is on the left for you as well, there is green. So this whole field is for feed, right? And the field that is, we're talking about the grass that they give to the livestock. So they will start cutting it anytime, maybe the next month or week or weeks or so. They'll start cutting it, put in bales, wait it to grow, cut again, put in bales. And good afternoon to those joining. If you are new, please, thank you very much. We are welcome. Keep coming. We love you so much. And please, just click subscribe before you leave. And then see a few meters, a few miles, or a few tens of miles where we're going, because we're still going about 74 miles from now. So don't hesitate, just click subscribe, let the channel grow, share it to other people, let you see how UK looks like on the roads. From the cockpit, it is the general. We are actually happy on behalf of the clan. We are happy that you came by and you are watching with us, whatever we see. It's actually a beautiful Friday. I tell you that. I'm hoping there won't be any rain where I'm going, because mostly rain likes to mess about with me on a Friday. I don't know yet and why, but it happens a lot. So we just Please, for those that drive trucks or that way, please always leave a distance in between you and the other vehicle, enough to cover you also to fit in. That distance is very important, for in most of times when a pile-up happens or when trucks get to hit when they were not supposed to be involved in it, it's because of this safe following distance that were not followed. So let's try and don't watch out with that. This line, others filter in so that they can be able to fit in as well, so that we don't have problems with traffic. This one is coming this side, so let me be on this side so that I can allow others to filter and pass. Since I'm not really fast anyway, so let's just be on this side. Good afternoon to you and welcome to the channel. If you are busy, whatever you're doing, please be busy whilst watching. And then you can see how it looks and how safe I'm trying to be, and for you and for me and for everyone involved. And we are a family after all, so my safety is a safety. When I try to be safe and get home safe, I know that's what you're wishing, so I'm safe for us. So please, you're welcome. If it is your first time to watch and if you've never been following the channel, please subscribe to the channel so that we always give you information on what's going on, where we are, which routes are have traffic, how safe can you be, how to drive a truck, and which places do you go, how beautiful they are, what are the features to look at, which are the better places for holidays, which places are too cold, too hot, too warm, and beautiful, all these things. We share such information here because we have access through driving and touring around the UK. That's what we do. If you also want to be a tourist like me, it's easy. Just get your class 1 license, the UK license, then you become a tourist like me. It's very easy, not difficult. Just get your license, be a tourist, paid to be a tourist. You get to all the places. What you only need to sit behind the wheel, to get there, see the place, and let people offload their loads, and then you come back or you go elsewhere. You don't have to stress about anything or anything with anyone. That's how beautiful it is. So, we're actually passing Cambridge, and we are already in Cambridge anyway, but we are on the highway, so we won't see much, but that we are actually passing a big city. So it's just beautiful on Friday, and I'm passing one of these vehicles, and then I will need to go back to my lane just as I pass it. He's not too slow, they are not too fast, but he's loaded and he's a little slow, that's all. So you can actually feel the presence of a big city. This is Cambridge, but I'm passing now. You can actually feel it that I'm passing Cambridge. So back to the lane. Always keep the outer lane. We always do that. Always adhere to traffic rules and regulations, so that we don't have problems. So I'm being told there's a 20-minute delay on A14, junction 18, and junction 16. So we're in junction 32. So that's around Wellington, or just after Wellington, Market Harbour, I think. That's where something might have happened. And that's where junction 18 possibly is. But we'll see as we go along. Please, those who are coming, share the life, just like it, and express your opinion. It's allowed. It's allowed to express your opinion. Say a few words, and that's it. not difficult. You are part of the family. Okay, we love you so much. So just hit the like button and express an opinion. Watch as much as you think you can see. Know a few things, questions you may ask. It's also allowed. So, like a big city it is, you can already see that it's different. The way the roads were constructed, the bridges and everything. Yes. The plan is very simple, just hit it home. Let's get going. Please, thank you for coming by. If you are new, please just subscribe. Hit subscribe. And I tell you, you'll be happy. Because there's a lot that I post, a lot that I give, a lot that I show. Not just the roads, but I also talk a lot.
After 900 yards, keep right.
So I'm to keep this lane now because M11 is getting off to London. It's the biggest, the main junction here is I'm going to take A14 now. M11 motorway, we leave from Cambridge.
Take the 2 right lanes, then, after 400 yards, keep right.
Keep right.
Keep right.
Keep right. Which I keep right.
After 700 yards, keep right.
So very importantly, so let's say you don't have this segment, it is important to watch the boards that you see on top. Those boards are very important, right? Those boards are very important. You should always adhere to
Keep
boards.
right.
Another thing, as you can see, these boards are green. It means this is not a highway, it's not a freeway or a motorway. Yes. So these are beautiful scenes as we are on top, gliding on top of the highway, going to reach and meet. So this is basically an on-ramp. Instead of making it looking any other way, they just made it this way, going on top of the place. If you look on the sides, you can see that there are actually vehicles under, down, which means we are really on top. And we are going.
After 900 yards, keep right.
So the reason for keeping right is now, I'm now on full blast motorway. You can even see the
After 500 yards, keep right. Keep right.
So there's an exit just ahead of me. I must keep right because I'm now going straight up. And I'm going for the next thing. Going for the next 65 miles. Good afternoon and you are welcome. Thank you for being part of the life. Thank you for existing today with me. I feel humbled and honored. With your pleasant presence. So this is now leaving Cambridge, heading for Huntington. That's what we're doing now. And we are not joking, we are actually going.
Take the 3 right lanes, then, after 900 yards, keep right.
Okay.
Take the 3 right lanes, then, after 400 yards, keep right onto Huntingdon Road. Keep right.
So we are on our way as we started keeping right. Keeping right, trying to go as we are going to go for the next.
Please follow the route for 11 miles.
Thank you for coming. So there is a delay ahead. They're actually telling me that on junction 20 to 16, the 20 minutes delay. Unfortunately for me, I don't have any other options in terms of which one to take now. I have to use this route. That's the only way going straight up. That's much nearer. If not, I would go via Peterborough and then go around A43 there, which is unnecessary. That would be a very bad decoy. It does not really help. It's too far. So I'm just going to stick on, stick on this one as we go. And we stick on this one as we go. I wonder what will happen. I think there's an accident that happened and then they are still trying to clear it. And the other problem is that as we go just there, the next 11 miles, there's going to be what's that? There's going to be a dual carriage, which makes it occupying more traffic and speed. Please like the live and share. If you have not subscribed, please just click subscribe. We'll be highly grateful. Good afternoon to you all. Go towards right, so we can come back to the lane. There's enough movement. This road, if I don't get out of this road, I will surely get to Scotland from here. What I only need is diesel. I need more diesel and more diesel and more diesel. So you're welcome, good afternoon. If you're just joining for the first time, we are running through Cambridge, passing Cambridge to Huntingdon towards Rugby on a Friday, where we try to make sure the truck is loaded and made heavier, and we proceed to Stoke-on-Trent via Birmingham or via Nottingham, depending on which one is the one that is going to be fast enough at that particular time. So join me as we go along on the special edition of iSave truck, Volvo 540 horsepower, that is brand new, for the reason that it must take you all the places that I show you safely and without any breakdowns. So if you are new, please just subscribe. Don't just pass by. I show these places every day, and I show all the places everywhere, even where you come from. Maybe if you are around the UK, I do have the habit of showing certain things that maybe you have not seen, but actually staying within the area, and maybe you forgot or you don't even recognize them. I explain about those things, so please show some love. Just click like, and please just go to my bio, see a few videos on your own spare time, learn a few things that I teach there, and if not, please just subscribe so that each time I do post new things, you are part of the team. Thank you very much. See, now where I'm going is raining. I'm hoping that it's not raining exactly where I'm going. That's the problem. So each time I take this, I do these streams, you will notice that I'm never driving near any other vehicle. I'm not doing that, right? The reason is very simple. Always try to be safe and always keep the outer lane, unless overtaking. That's all. In other words, I call it driving made easy for you by the general, showing you how it works and how to get to places. If I see that I'm driving with someone that likes to go fast and slow, and they are kind of confused, I just let them go. I don't have to shout at them. I don't have to warn them or anything, because it causes road rage. So we don't need that. So it is Friday, by the way. It's a Friday, and I'm happy to announce that please, you are allowed to go home and rest, okay? So for those that commented, thank you so much. It's always good, man, to see that people are saying something like Google does and other platforms. They always say, show that you are not a robot by clicking these numbers or anything. So like we said, please, to show some signs of life, just say something. Click the like button, subscribe, you know what I mean? And then the family grows. We are actually on 140 something now. We are very happy about it. And this channel started only 3 weeks old, so it's growing very, very fast. So please contribute, take part in the good cause, so that when the channel grows, it reaches more people. When I do post anything, it reaches more people, and more people learn. If I do a live stream, more people also learn. So we try, and if we can manage that, that'd be good. Thank you so much for those that are obliging. So my day started today at 5:20, and there is a video that I did a stream from Sleaford to Norwich. Please watch out for that one. You will see how single carriage is function, how single carriage is driven for such a long distance, and you will learn a few things, because I was explaining each and every little thing in detail of how to drive there, what you likely to experience, what is it that you must do, how do you keep yourself safe, how do you get your destination in time, how do you also manage to avoid unnecessary.
No delays on the route. No delays on the route.
Like I'm told, no delays. Maybe it's just cleared. I'm hoping so. So anything that you feel like talking about. Thank you for those that are subscribing. I know they are subscribing. I will check. I'll find them. Thank you very much for coming on the Grace.
Traffic delay on your route has changed to 60 minutes.
So something that I also learned is that when there is any traffic delay on the route, so now it's already raining here. I was telling other people this morning that every day in the UK it rains. It might just not only where you are, but it rains in the UK every day. 365 days a year. I wonder if there was not so much, it wasn't so much cold, the kind of farming that would be here, but it's very cold as well. It's been quite a week, but we are glad it's over. So we are now hoping to start a new week next week that will usher us to new things, new possibilities, new opportunities, new ideas, you know. for such. So you keep going. If anything that you see on the road that you feel like, oh, what is that? Or what is that for? Please ask. I know quite a few things on the road. I promise you that I know quite a few things. I'm so eager to learn that I learn things and I feel like if I've learned something, I must share it. So please don't keep it to yourself, any person. And please, thank you for those coming. Just click subscribe, please, so that we can the live share is shown to many people. Just click subscribe. If you have time, go to my channel. You check a few videos there, a few videos that can really help. And some also is about knowing the places and areas that I go. So we'll be in a hurry. So right now it's 10:12 in the UK. Further in Africa, I would say 2:10. Good afternoon to you. In Australia, I'm not so sure, but I'm hoping they'll be around midnight, maybe. If not, please help me in the comment section. Thank you for coming and are coming. We are on our way to Rugby. So right now we're passing Huntington. So this is what happens now. A14 meets A1. So I'm going to keep on A14 in the two inner lanes because A1 is going up to Peterborough. So I would need to keep my lane here. If you make a mistake and the route go the wrong way, I tell you, the only way to go out from here is about, I think it's 4 miles. So you wouldn't want to waste 8 minutes going one direction wrong, and then you want to come back again one direction wrong. You wouldn't want that. So always check on the sides of the road. But the boards are informative. They were made for you. Always, people who lose direction when they're traveling is because of the boards and they don't understand the signs and everything. Right? So if you are a new member arriving, thank you very much for coming. We welcome you. We do showcase the routes, the roads. We talk about driving. We talk about disadvantages, advantages, things to learn, what is to look out on the roads, and what is going on. What is it that you must know? How to drive, how to be safe on the roads, how to get home safe, be it a small car or a wagon or truck.
Take the 2 right lanes, then, after 900 yards, keep right.
Whatever that you can talk about, we talk about those things. We even talk about families. We even talk about issues about struggles that families do meet when they are surviving or when they're not working. Or we even talk about...
Take the 2 right lanes, then, after 400 yards, keep right onto Huntingdon Southern Bypass.
Don't hesitate on that, but...
keep right.
Let's just say good afternoon to you. And we are happy that you ushered us with your presence. Actually, we feel...
Please follow the route for 44 miles.
So you can see saying M1 and M6, those are motorways. So I'm going towards that. M1, I'll just go cut through and I will join M6, A14 since from that time. And I will be going to M6. And from there, I'll be hitting to Rugby. So you can see these bridges. Most of these big bridges, the main ones, were not made of concrete, they were made of steel. I'm bringing steel because of elasticity and the viscosity and all those things considered is much more stronger. That's what I think. So let's just get going. So we are left with 1 hour 20 minutes because of traffic, really. It could have been better, but that's not a worry at all. You can even see that most of traffic has been taken by A1. A1 goes up to Leeds via Peterborough, via Doncaster, via Pontefract and Castleford, and then you are only in Leeds. From there it branches Wetherby going up to Newcastle, to Scotland via Dunbar, and in Glasgow you get A74 and 723 that goes to Edinburgh, Dundee, all those places. You see, I've been to those such places myself. And Aberdeen, I've been there. Just for coming and opening your phones or your mobile or anything to show, for you to be shown what's happening here. We are on A40, passing Huntingdon South Bypass, now going to A40 straight, going up, heading to what is that, to Rugby. So that's what is happening. So thank you for dropping by. So just hitting it off. I don't know what's going on. Where's the traffic here? You don't see it. Maybe it's not cleared yet. So we are actually hitting. We have to get to Rugby. So it's catering. Yes, I forgot catering in Kobe. Right. Thank you for coming by. Let's get on. We're on our way to Rugby. I think it's showing me that there was traffic here, but is it still there or it's cleared? I don't know what's going on, but it seems somewhat clear because I'm almost half where the traffic was. Let's just see after not from there now yet. Good afternoon. Let you go out along with me to Rugby on A14, passing Huntingdon. Thank you for coming by and taking your time to be with us here. We're just on our way to Rugby on a Friday afternoon. So let's just gather together and then see how it looks like. Okay, I see some cars braking now. I think the traffic is now existing now. So it's actually clearing because. So from distance, the best way of doing it is to just follow and then follow the traffic. We don't know for how long we are going to be traveling, and we also don't know how many lanes. Maybe they changed them or something happened there, we don't know. Oh yes. Just checking ahead on what could have been happening. Okay. So this is part of the work that I do, that sometimes you are just driving nicely like I was doing all the way, and then something like this happen. You don't know what has happened. Is it an accident or what has really happened? And then you see, I'm trying to check how long is it going to be. It's probably going to be for the next 3-4 miles or 2 miles, traveling at this low speed. Still, you keep yourself from a distance and make sure. So this is accident. We are reporting now from the A4 Spout Week to lead to Catworth, there is probably an accident or there's traffic. We don't know what has really happened. But they are moving again there ahead. I see this movement. Okay. So maybe they have cleared it, which would be a good thing actually if that has happened. So you just see what's happening. I guess I heard that they're moving faster. A little bit of motion, so which is good. If we can travel fast, then it's all good. So I almost forgot to highlight that today the temperatures are much better. It's 9 degrees where we are from the studios, 9 degrees outside. It seems like there's an accident. That's what's most likely happens in this one on A14. There's an accident. That's the problem, because if there's an accident on A14, it's a dual carrier, so it will greatly be affected. Yes. Oh dear. We'll see what happens now. Also, unfortunately, the time that I was expecting to get to Rugby is to be altered now. So, what can we do? What to do? There's nothing we can do now. Okay, the distance is a little bit long, actually. Problem is, it does not really show here what is happening. It shows the crash, but way behind. Alright guys, so thank you for being with me. Unfortunately, we won't be able to reach Rugby on time, so maybe we just have to end this streaming now, and then we can meet another time. I think I'm going to stream again a little bit later to show you how it is when you're coming from Rugby to Stoke, passing Birmingham. So we'll see about that. Please, if it's your first time, just subscribe before we end this stream. Press subscribe, because I'm going to stream again later to show you how it is from Rugby to Birmingham, Coventry, passing Coventry to Birmingham, Stafford, and then Stoke-on-Trent. So it's also an interesting route that you should know. Or I'll go via Leicester, Nottingham, Loughborough, then Nottingham, and then Derby, Utrecht, then Stoke. So please subscribe so that when that time comes, you will be notified and you will be able to see what has happened and what is happening on the roads. Ciao. Thank you so much.